I swear if one of these is like her giving a wrong instruction, being like, oops, I meant the other way, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad if she does that. I'm almost there. Don't worry, I won't tell you about any of the zombies that are trying to kill you. Door to the control room is locked.
It's time for you to let go.
I will say, I think the voice lines unedited are much cooler. Excuse me? They're gonna make me do this all the way from the beginning again, aren't they? You have to hit the head. I know I have to hit the head. I was shooting at the head. What do you want? What did I do wrong? Please tell me. Honestly, I think I might be better off using the regular handgun instead of the automatic. I feel like at least I'll waste less bullets that way. But we'll find out, I suppose. I definitely feel like they want me to use the handgun here more than anything else, because like clearly using the automatic rifle didn't help me that much. Oh, this is scary, dude. I don't like it at all. Given how really difficult it is to aim. Ah! God, it's so hard. It's not that easy to aim this garbage, man. If I can turn up the sensitivity, I think it might be a little bit better. Let me see if I can do that. Aim adjustment does nothing. What? Aim adjustment, nothing. Okay, controller settings. A-type, monitor tuning. Monitor tuning? Well, that's fine. Screen adjustment? No, it's fine. It's all fine. We're good. Yeah, there's no... I can't. Oh, I had vibration off the whole time. Third time's the charm. Unfortunately, like, the health items don't actually help me at all, do they? Because I just insta-die if I get there. These guys are impossible to dodge. They're just gonna get me every time. Pretty fun. And we try again for the umpteenth time. I'm sure it'll go well this time. This is making me mad. Oh, I'm mad. I'm mad about this. This is bullshit, okay? I tried to I was trying to shoot it with the assault rifle before, and it was doing nothing. Like, it was awful. But now I try to shoot it like it normally, like it would. What could I even do better? It's just, you can't aim it very well, okay? It aims like garbage. It's not a good game for aiming. None of these PS2 games aim well. It's like precision aiming. It's like the controller's not built for it, man. The controller doesn't have that sort of like pinpoint accuracy. It just doesn't have it. It's like it either goes really fast or it doesn't move at all. It doesn't have like that, what do you call it? Sensitivity? I don't know. It's kind of just like not able to like, it has like 2 settings maybe, at most. It's got like maybe a slight slow setting, and then it's got just really fast. It might even have that. It might just have 1. Like, it doesn't have like pressure sensitivity, I guess is what I mean. Okay, I think maybe I just try to fire at it as fast as possible, and it'll work. I'm not sure, but alright, let's freaking try again. Otherwise, if I don't win this time, I'm gonna have to go real silent here, and I'm just gonna keep retrying until I do it, and you won't hear a peep out of me. I'm out of ammo. Okay, we got it, I think.
Sorry, but my dance card is full.
Okay. Man, this is wild and like full CGI like this. So in the end, we just kill him with a single bullet. Is that? That's crazy. It's interesting they decided to make this game with like none of the original characters, like just two completely new characters, which is why it kind of feels like to me that, I don't know, maybe they meant to use like Leon and Ada in this. Maybe it would have made more sense if they did, and they were like, and Capcom was like, no, you can't use them. Make new characters. They're like, no, you can't do it. We're doing Resident Evil 4. We're using them. You can't use them. That's it. That's it. Resident Evil Dead Aim. Woo! What a game. I freaking did it. Oh my gosh. I'm a master. I beat it in a single night too. That feels good. How long was that? Less than 3.5 hours altogether. That's a short game. I didn't expect it to be super long just because of the nature of it. Is just like it, you know, Resident Evil games, they're often not super long. I think just because you can kind of like run through a lot of it. In terms of survival, it's just kind of the best way to play these kind of games. But yeah, it's my favorite franchise. I love it so much, and I can kind of see why, like, this game. Why are we fading out? What the heck? Why did it fade out of the credits? I feel like people's names got cut off there. Oh, come on. Are we gonna do it like a James Bond reference? This was like a... yes, no, maybe. Which Bond movie was that where they like...
Looks like we accomplished our mission.
Time for a little R&R.
Come with me to America. There's nothing left for you in China.
No. I'm going home.
No.
I belong to China.
No thanks.
Tonghua. I'm truly an idiot after all.
You know what it really means?
I've been in your country once.
That was not in your dossier.
Okay. Oh, brother. Let's go back into the metal. That's bizarre. I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm gonna say not super invested in these two characters, or their romance. I feel like it's about as forced as it gets to just force a romance. Oh, there's a male and a female, and they like each other at the end. Of course. It's like they no chemistry. It's just a bad dialogue. I feel like even the cutscenes on the screen were a little bit better than like the in-game, the actual dialogue that they were saying. But still, I mean, you can't. It's just a little cheap, you know. Not a great story or anything. It's not like great development because it's only like I beat the game in 3.5 hours. It's not really enough time to create that deep emotional connection. But I don't know. It's whatever, you know. I can see why people don't really talk about this game. It's because it's kind of short and it's not really super critical to the narrative. The only thing I would say that it really adds is that Umbrella was still around in 2002. That's about it. And that's why they were like, 2003 is when Umbrella ends. I do think they made that decision specifically because of this game. They're like, it has to be around in 2002. So we can't disband Umbrella until 2003. Specifically because it has to be in between Resident Evil 2. My rank is B. I got a B rank? It says I cleared it in under 2 hours. My recording is 3.5. That's interesting. Honestly, I did pretty great. Yeah, I kind of expected that it would be kind of short and probably not like super important. It doesn't have any important characters in it. I knew that about it, at least. But I was always very curious about it. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's the worst game in the world. I don't think it's like it was like terrible or anything. I think it was just kind of like mediocre at best. Just kind of like not a great Resident Evil game. And it wasn't even really trying to be a great Resident Evil game. It was trying to be more of an arcade, closer to an arcade shooter. But like obviously you can't really make that on the PS2, you know? You can't really make an arcade shooter on the... I mean, you can, but like with a light gun, it would have probably been much better. But I'm sure they knew when they were trying to sell this game that like most people aren't going to have a light gun attachment for the PS2. So they're like, we have to make it playable for people with a controller. And so they did. But that just kind of like devalues everything, you know? It's just like, well, the best solution is just run past everything because you can't aim properly enough to shoot stuff as much as you might want to. So they made it beatable for a controller. I mean, if you think about it, it's like the original like Resident Evil games, you don't have to aim the gun at all. So really all they added here is that you can aim the gun. You know, but what does that change? Like it's easier to not aim the gun. My point is that from a survival standpoint, it's whatever's the easiest thing to do is the thing that you should be doing. Generally in a survival type game. Anyways, I don't know if there's much else. There's gonna be much else to this. That was it. We did it. Normal B? Hold on. Let's see if there's anything to this, because it says normal B, cruise ship 2F guest room. Let's see what this loads in. Looks like it's starting from the beginning again. You may play using a different character. Switch characters? Yes. That's interesting. What do you mean? Is this cutscene going to be the same? Yeah, that cutscene's the same. Okay, is that just what we're doing? We're like swapping the two characters? Because if so, that's not like a great, that's not like great. Oh, the cuts, I have to play far enough to like find out if the cutscenes are the same though. So they just swap the characters so far is what we're gleaning out of this. Going back to the beginning, I'm kind of appreciating where we started. It was not that bad, you know. It was an alright game. I would have probably liked this a lot as a kid. I probably would have been like, oh yeah, that was a decent game. It was alright, not terrible, not great, but okay. I kind of felt similar about Outbreak, you know. Outbreak's kind of like not that great if you're playing solo. It was made to be kind of like an online game with 4 people, which is also partially why I would say that they need to make an Outbreak 3. Outbreak 3 would be great. In the modern day, Outbreak would be fantastic. But it was too ahead of its time when it came out. Way too ahead of its time. So, we weren't ready. The world wasn't ready for it. Okay, I don't know. You guys aren't watching. I don't know. I don't want to cut this. You guys are missing all of my cool jukes that I'm doing. I'm speedrunning, guys. I'm speedrunning the game. This is where the cutscene happens, so let's see if it's the same. Okay, yeah, it is. It's exactly the same. We're literally just swapping the characters completely. Okay, it's what's the point? What's the point of playing the game like that? All right, well, I guess that'll be it. If you guys enjoyed this series, please let me know. You know, please leave a comment, leave a like, all of that stuff. It helps. It helps the algorithm. It helps me know what to make more of. It helps me with all of that stuff. So I'd appreciate it immensely. I'm gonna try to be playing some other stuff soon. Depending on how long it takes me to get all these episodes out, I might have another game for October. This was kind of the... I was just kind of going to play this one, see how long it took me to upload all of the episodes. But, yeah. Let me know. But I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.